And as the clock strikes midnight, begins yet another session. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Smiling Dreadform, and welcome back to some more Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. So, in the last episode, we finished off the ultimate lair in post-commentary by taking out, well, 7 Omega Beasts. It was a pretty difficult time, I gotta admit. Having to actually take a couple attempts to fight some of them, some more than others. Freaking Earth Eater. But anyway, today marks a time. What time? Well, we've taken care of the ultimate lair, all of its bosses. If you remember right, I mentioned a super boss in the area. However, I decided to leave that for another time. So what's gonna happen now? I think it's pretty simple, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time we end the day.
You're always welcome.
Good to know. Okay, head up to 6 o'clock, where we will head back to the Ark and talk to Hope, where the final day shall begin, ladies and gentlemen. I was originally going to say this for the previous episode, but I wanted to give my, live commentary reactions because I don't know what's going to happen. As you can remember, I actually skip all the cutscenes in these games when I am preparing for this kind of stuff, just so I'm still surprised as to what will actually happen. So, I don't know what's going to happen, and I want to see it for myself. I want you guys to see it, my live reaction to this. I'm kind of excited, not to mention that we are on the final day, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that said, 13th day is over. Time to head back to the Ark.
That's it, Light. There's no more time left. It's the last day of the world.
Right. Vanille will be getting ready to perform the soul song.
She's going to liberate the dead and release them from their suffering and despair. Hey, Light. When Vanille saves the dead, what'll happen to me?
Hope? What's going on?
What about my soul?
That's... Oh, no, that's actually a good question. What will happen to Hope here? If Vanille does destroy these souls of the dead, what's going to happen to our friend Hope? Oh, no, please don't tell me what I predicted earlier was true. Please don't let that be the case. I don't want Hope to die, dang it. Oh, man. Well, here it comes.
The light of my life, let it be redeemed at last.
Even though there be no soul for us to give. And here it is. Day 14. The final day. No more days remaining. This is the time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. And something's happening. Where are we? Hope?
I've come to say goodbye.
Hope? Please don't let us be!
How did you...
It's too late for me now. I had a job. I was God's eyes and ears, made to watch over everything you did. But now the last day is here, and God doesn't need me anymore.
No.
I'll just disappear.
Don't say that!
God just doesn't like leaving loose ends. This was always his plan.
Bonavelza, he's going to just cast you aside?
How can he?
It's his way.
His way's stupid!
Harder than I thought it would be. But he still needs you, and you can help the others. Will you do that for me? Vanille intends to go through with the soul song, and throw her life away.
But she won't be the only one who dies. That ceremony is gonna destroy all those souls, yet she has the power to lead them to the new world.
Yes. She doesn't know what she is, or what she can do. You have to tell her. I know her. As long as she knows the truth, she'll do the right thing. And then, you'll have a choice to make too. It'll be your only chance to save Sarah.
I've gotta find her soul if I want to save her, and the truth is, I just can't feel her anymore.
It'll be all right. Trust me. She can see you, and she's been watching over you. When you make the right choice, you'll find her again.
the right choice. Tough call for someone who can't stop repeating past mistakes.
It'll be easy. You just have to imagine what kind of world Sarah would want. What kind of person she wants you to be. Do that, and the answer will be clear.
But that's the problem, don't you see? Maybe once I knew her well enough to know what she would want. Something's happened to my soul. I can't see people's hearts anymore, not even my sister's.
You don't have to give up. Overcoming your mistakes, that's the key. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, if you succeed in the end. So keep trying, okay?
I'm off to a bad start. I didn't make the effort to understand you. I didn't trust you and instead hid everything from you.
No, that was the right thing to do. That wasn't the real me. And he was never someone you should have trusted. He was just a pawn in God's game.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. At least I've had this chance to be myself again, here at the very end. After all that's happened, it's enough. Do you remember when we first met all those centuries ago? Do you remember what you told me then? Keep your eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
But I didn't. I couldn't.
Oh, but you did. More times than you know. As long as you were with me, Light, I didn't have to fear anything.
No!
I'm not scared. Not even now. Because you're here.
Hope!
No! Oh man! Dang it! Bonavelza! Nah, they can't. They actually can't. Dude, no! This isn't happening! This can't be happening! This is complete bull! Sure enough, he's not there.
So, Hope, you've gone and left me behind. Or was it the other way around? Was it me who left you? I'll save you.
Kupo. Kupo Popo?
Mog? What? He doesn't explain why he got here, or how he got here. What? Okay. Well, I hear something first things first. Okay, so we get another item. What's this? For our extra day, I assume? 5 solar milestones. Oh boy. Something we don't even know how to use. Either way, Mog? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I can't leave you all alone, Kupo. I have a message for you, Kupo. And here it is. No matter what happens, keep your eyes front.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you've got my back, right?
You've got it, Kupo.
So, Hope transferred words to Mog, but that's still, how is this possible? Like, wait, how? Well, anything else, Mog?
Kupo.
Nope. Okay, so he's just in the last resort EP shop. As you can see, I have actually refilled everything up since the last episode. Got my X potions, got my Mega Remedy, Phoenix Wings, Phoenix Downs, Refresher, Ether. I've restocked all that back at the Ruffian off screen. A good thing. Also, I did mention in that, or I haven't mentioned that, I actually changed my setup in terms of garbs. Nothing too big, really. Got Aurora right here, and a Thorn Speed and Wild Crest. This class is still the same, with a Deep Faith in there. I got Imperil and Heapless here, but again, nothing changes really. There isn't much to change with this. So I guess with that said, guys, it's time to do this. We gotta keep Hope's words. We need to save Vanille.
It's time for the last battle, Kupo!
It is. At the beginning of the final day, Vanille will start to perform the soul song. The ritual will guide the souls of the living to the new world. But the burden will be too much for her. Vanille will die.
She will, Kupo? But that can't happen, Kupo!
She's being used by the Order. She doesn't need to perform the soul song. She has the power to save the souls of the living and dead.
Oh, does that mean she can save Sarah too, Kupo?
I think so, if Hope is telling the truth. If I can grant her wish and make it true, then she'll come back at last. At least that's what he said. But God himself wants Vanille to complete that ceremony. If I stop her, I'll be defying his will. Then I don't know what will happen to Sarah.
I know what Sarah would say, Kupo. She wouldn't hesitate. She'd say, do what's right. Help save all the souls.
Yes, I know. She's always been like that. If someone needs saving, she just goes ahead and does it. No matter how dangerous it is to her.
Yeah, just like your big sister, Kupo. And that's why I'm worried about you too, Kupo.
Don't worry, Mog. I'll be fine. I'm going to do what Sarah would want me to do, what she'd tell me to do. I'll make her wish come true, and she'll come back.
The world's end is coming. Are you ready for the final day? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are ready for this. There's nothing more we can do here in the Ark. But just imagine how far we've come through this. From day one, just doing main side quests, trying to take care of Null and the Shadow Hunter, quote-unquote, up till now. With the ultimate layers saving the souls of our friends, I think we have to do what's right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. The world's end is coming. I am ready for the final day. Vanille, hang on. We'll do this. For Hope. And for Sarah. Because that's who we are. And hopefully this doesn't backfire in our face. If it does, I'll be so ticked off. But, well, I guess it's a medium kind of thing. Final Fantasy isn't very subtle when it comes to killing off a character. Especially main characters lately. Yeah. Anyway, let's just get into this. Tick tock, we're off to fix the cuckoo clock and save the world. The final day it is. And sure enough, everyone's here at the cathedral.
Lift your voices in prayer, children of the light. Come, gather ye to the final place. Pray to the Savior, she heralds the end. Pray to God in all his great glory, for he builds a paradise anew.
Oh. And so the people become Anubis. Is that Ranulf? What the heck? They're just killing off good characters right off the bat. And whoa! Flash of red lightning, and we arrive.
It's the beginning of the end. Time has run out on this world, and there won't be any more tomorrows. Life and death are one and the same now. These are the dying moments, and soon, life will just come to a stop. They all have to die now. It's the only way they can reach the brave new world. But not everyone gets to take the journey. According to the Order, salvation is a privilege, reserved for a select few. The people who died in the past are going to be erased forever, like they never existed. The trouble is, though, the souls of the dead are bound to the memories of the living. Because we remember them, they can survive in the chaos. We're custodians, and our job is to keep the flame of memory burning.
That's why the souls don't just melt into the chaos, because they're still remembered by us. They have an identity that keeps them alive.
But if we forget them, they're gone forever with no hope of coming back. And it works the other way, too. If the soul of a dead person is destroyed, then our memories of that person disappear, too. Gone from our minds like they never were. Imagine forgetting everyone who once lived. It's more final than any mass murder.
But that's exactly what the Order is going to do with the Soul Song.
Vanille has the power to summon all the souls to her. When she does, the Order will use the clavis to destroy them. When it preaches purification, that's what the Order really means.
But why would they wipe out the past?
To get rid of all the sadness and uncertainty. All those regrets that hold us back and make us weak. They want us to start with a clean slate, so we can be strong in our bold new world. And you know what? That's what God wants too.
Does Vanille know all this?
Not all of it. The Order's kept her in the dark. As far as she knows, she's just releasing the dead from their suffering.
She doesn't realize that when she does this, not only will the dead disappear, but so will our memories of them.
Just keep me in your thoughts. Remember me. And we'll see each other again. No matter what happens to me. Even if I vanish from this world. Promise me, Lightning. Promise you'll remember me.
If this ritual happens as the Order wants, my memories of Sarah will disappear. And when that happens, I'll lose any hope I had of bringing her back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She'll be gone forever.
Then there's only one thing to do. I have to get into the cathedral and stop that ritual. What are you doing?
Don't go!
I have to. I'm out of time.
Don't take everyone with you! Don't leave me all alone.